Hi everyone, this is our next video tutorial about this gorgeous bee pattern. I already prepared my threads. I'm going to use 2 strands of floss for each color, and we are going to be using those colors. Today I will show stitching for those 3 colors, and we will see how much I will be able to stitch, and then I will show where and how to use those 2 additional colors. They are going to be used for details. There is a chat for this live stream, so you can ask questions. I will be looking to the chat and answer your questions if you have some. For those who didn't receive the kit yet, just don't worry, you can ask questions and look my tutorials, and I will save all the videos that I did, and I will send it by email, and I will also send the complete PDF pattern to your email in the end. So when you receive your kit, you will be able to stitch it with any issues. You will have everything you need. Hi Anna, who is there? Who else join it? So let's take a look at our pattern. Oops, I'm sorry. Um, what is that? I'm sorry, what is that? How can I switch from this? Hmm. Oh, that's wrong pattern. Okay. Where is our bee pattern? Maybe this? No. Probably this one. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we will do this way. We will stitch first the background. I will start from this place, and I will be moving to this place, and then I will start from the head of the bee and will be moving to this place. And I will start from black floss, then I will switch to the light yellow and orange, and then black floss again, and those details with brown stitches and light yellow I will be doing in the end to just add some details. Okay, so here there will be black, then yellow, and this is for black again, and yellow. Okay. Let me fix the hoop. Okay, so we are starting from the black floss. I already threaded my needle and I have a loop in the end. So I will start from the loop. I can start from the front side and I will be performing long and short stitches. So I go through the loop and I go back in the same place, and my loop is on the back now. So here is how you can do it. You can mark the stitches directions. Oh, I probably need to make one more instruction for stitches direction. I will do it today probably. So you can mark it using your pen, hitting a rainbow pen. So I will be moving this way and like this. So I can mark for myself to remember which direction should I go. And for the body, I will be moving this way. And first stitches, I just do the main directions. And then I will fill all the rest. Just like this. So for the whole body background, I will use 2 strands of floss. If you want, you can use 1 strand to make it more detailed, but to make it faster, I will be using 2 strands. And then to make to add some details, I will be adding those details using 1 strand. So if you don't want to stitch it long time, I suggest to start from 2 strands. I probably will not be able to stitch the whole body today because it's obviously will take a lot of time, but I will stitch at least the bottom part, so you will figure out how to stitch it by yourself if you will be stitching on weekends. And then I'm sorry, some fur. So you will be able to complete it So you just do different stitches, long and short ones. Okay, I probably finished this part, and I will pick this thread on the back and switch to another color. So I made just one loop and hiding my ends under my previous stitches as usual, my favorite way. I will fix the camera so you will see everything. This stand is not really comfortable. Okay, now it's much better, I guess. Still not showing everything I want to show. Okay, maybe this way. Okay, now it looks much better. Okay, so I'm switching to the light yellow and then orange. So I can go between those stitches, or I can go splitting it. Just do what you like. I think in most cases you will be splitting those stitches. So again I do stitches here and here and here, and then I will feel all the rest. Oh my god, I just realized that the video is backward. Oh my god. How to fix it? Oh yeah, we need it this way. Okay. How do you choose which fabric you use? I have a whole article about the fabrics which you can use for embroidery, so if you have some fabrics like cotton or batiste, any kind of fabrics which are not stretching, you can use it. You can stitch on jeans and on your clothes if it's some fabric which is not stretching. I usually stitch on 100% cotton fabric, and I also like to stitch on Murano fabric. it's easy to stitch on this fabric, but it's a little bit tricky. So I usually add another one layer of fabric. It's usually cotton under Madeira or any kind of delicate fabric. If I use some kind of fabric which is delicate and it's not sitting in the hoop tight, so I use one more layer of cotton and then I can stitch it without issues. I actually bended my hoop, inner hoop, to make the fabric sit tight. So you can find the article about fabrics on my Patreon page, and you can also find an article about why you need to bend your hoop. So I started bending another hoop. I'm just do it this way. So I'm wrapping the hoop with the piece of fabric. It's just a cotton. I don't need it to be beautifully look. It's going to be on the back. I won't see it when I'm stitching, so but it's really comfortable to stitch this way. I have hoops which I stitch with, and then I usually frame it in different hoop. So I work with the same hoops. I choose high quality hoops and stitching with them. I probably will need to fix this video because it was upside down for some reason. Okay, so I will do just a few more stitches between when I see some gaps, and then I will switch to the orange. What do you guys think about the next months? What you would like to stitch? I want to show you my process, how I create my patterns. It can be some picture of dragonfly. Somebody suggested to stitch the dragonfly next month. I have an idea for this pattern, so I will show you how I will do it. Okay, I think it's enough for this color. See, I fill it this black color and it was like about it was there, and then I covered them by yellow color, and then when I will stitch orange I will be somewhere here and cover those previous stitches. So if the borders here, so it doesn't mean that you need to end your stitches here. They can they will need to go a little bit out of this border, and mm, next stitches will go a little bit here. So you will be going here and here, not just on this border. And yeah, regarding the fabrics, cotton fabrics, they can be different. They can be transparent. So I just see how it looks. I put my fingers under one layer when I looking for some fabrics to buy. I think that I like that it shouldn't be transparent. It should be like this one. If I feel that it's not transparent enough when I'm hooping the fabric, when I'm preparing them to be framed, see, I was stitched on this gray fabric. It's a little bit transparent, and I added one more layer of fabric to frame it, and it looks beautiful. I don't see my fingers behind the fabric almost, and it also hides my back, so I just will when I will finish it I can just leave it as it is. For example, how I did, it's gonna look like this when I finished the hoop, and it's ready for hanging. You can also cover it with a piece of fabric and stitch to the borders here, and it's gonna look like probably this one. No, let me find. Here. So you can finish it with another piece of fabric, and it will look much nicer. So it's okay if your fabric a little bit transparent. It should be comfortable to stitch with it. You can also bring your needle and try if you can go through the fabric easily. So it's going to be comfortable and not painful for your fingers. So you just test it this way, and if you like it, you buy. Okay, I will switch to the orange. I start from the loop on the back side. I'm sorry if it's early for you to be awake. It's the only one time during the day when I still have a good light and have some of you awake. It's okay if you're not join it. Um, you're gonna watch it later. I probably need to make stitches in different directions to like imitate the fluffy effect. I think it will better if I will be stitching with one strand, and I will need to try and practice on some piece of fabric. But I hope this bee will look normal and naturally. At least I hope so. Okay, so now I'm just filling those parts which I need to fill, where I see some gaps. Here and there. It's starting to look very cute already. I know. I didn't stitch the bee yet, or any other kind of animal, or like everything which is not flowers. And this is funny. I actually can do it. So just don't be afraid. I do it first time in my life, actually. I didn't practice. I just didn't have time for this. So that's okay. Just don't be afraid and try, and you will see then. Yeah, it actually looks like a hair. I was hoping for this. Okay, and I'm switching back to the black floss. And we already did one part which we will be continue doing. So the same parts we will be repeating over and over. And it's so bright. Okay. I think after this bee I will try to stitch my cat. Finally. I wanted to stitch my cat for so long time, and I was afraid because I didn't do it yet. But I think after this project I will try. If you are ready for some cat stitching, for some cat face, just to try, maybe little in some little hope, let me know, because you are not alone. I also want to try to stitch my cat. But we all have different cats. If there is, maybe you don't want to stitch my cat, maybe you want to stitch your cat. But I know for sure that I will not be able to make 15 custom patterns during 1 month. So we will probably be stitching one cat if it will happen. And then I will probably show you how to make your custom pattern if you really want to stitch your cat. I can show how can you can make the pattern. But for this you need some tools. It's like iPad, which I have, and you will probably need iPen, pencil, and there is also a way to make patterns in Photoshop. Or you just need at least a light pad. So if you will print the picture of your cat and try to transfer it to another layer of you can try to transfer to another layer of paper to make some pattern. Because probably many of you doesn't have any devices, which I have. So there must be the way. Okay, I think we are good to go and add some details. One more last stitch. Can I do all layers of one color first, or is it better to do it in sequence? Yes, it's better to do in sequence, repeating the process of those layers. First this one, then yellow, then orange, and then black, because uh, now you can see that um, all your new stitches is laid down on top of your previous one, and it creates the effect of the fluffy effect of fur. Do you understand? Because if you will stitch black floss first, and then when you will be filling or yellow and orange, they are going to be on top of your black part. So that's why I do this way. But you can do your way and see how it looks. I think if you will be putting your needle when you will be filling all those colorful stuff, if you will be putting your needle in under the angle, so not this way, but this way, like to go under your previous stitches, it will create effect like you stitched it before the black, and black floss will be on top of your new stitches. See? So you can do this way if you want to stitch black color first and then add some colors. Okay, what's going on our Facebook chat? Why no kit? There will be kit. If I will be showing how I do pattern, I will make a kit for this pattern. Maybe I will send it later than usual, but you will have a kit by this pattern that I will do during when I will be showing my process. So I will be doing the pattern from the start to the end on live streamings. So this way I will not need to edit my videos, and because editing videos takes time, so I will be just making a pattern on live streamings during few days, and then I will make a kit. So if I will spend at least one first week of the month, I will be able to send my kits somewhere between 10 of June or between 10 and 15 June. So I can make a kit by this pattern which I will create. If it will work for you, just let me know, and we will be choosing the topic. Maybe it will be dragonfly, maybe butterfly, maybe a cat, maybe something which we will can make from the picture, and something which is will be interesting for you to stitch. So I think I'm ready to add some details. So you repeat this process. You can do my way, repeating those 3 lines again and again, and look into the pattern. And then when you finish it, you can add the details with this light yellow and brown one. I will show you how to do it. So I will need light yellow first. I will use one strand and I will do just a few stitches to create the fact that it's real bee. It has light parts and dark ones and some shades. So light yellow I will be doing here when we have usual yellow color. Just here and there. Just to add some variations of shades here and there. I'm sorry, I lost my thread. I need to thread it again. And our bee becomes a little bit real. I'm sorry, losing my threads. Okay, one more stitch here. If you see that you need to add some more fluffy, and to make it more fluffy, I think I can add a stitch here and here. Oops. And probably one more stitch here. What is there? Some knot? It looks nice. So that's it for this light color, I guess. I will finish the thread and I will switch to the brown one. And I will finish the black one too. Okay, let's add some this color. I guess my cat was there. I don't allow them to visit my studio, but okay, one strand again. And we just need to add some details. Let me focus the camera. Okay, we are ready to go. And we will need to add some brown here between the orange and black, closer to the orange one. And comparatively to my previous stitches, I do short stitches. Somewhere between black and yellow, so I go into the black and go down into the orange. I'm sorry, orange. Just random stitches. I like it. See? It already looks like a fluffy, something fluffy. I like it. Okay, so repeat this process, moving to the next part of the bee body, and it's gonna look like a real bee. I really like it. As I said, I just did it first time in my life. And it looks nice. I can't wait to continue. And you can also make the legs. I will use black floss. Let's make one leg, so you will see the example how I will do it. And if you will have some time on weekends, you can stitch the legs too. Okay, so dark color will be the base color, and then I will add some dark gray. For the black color, I will use 2 strands of floss and the loop, and we'll start from the loop. So especially this part of the leg, it should be a little bit fluffy. So let's try to create this. Okay, I feel I need to add one more stitch here. Mm-hmm. So as you can see, I try to follow the shape of those parts. on my stitches direction instruction illustration, I will show the directions for this part as well. Okay, I'm almost done. So just simply filling the background with black floss. Okay, and I can add some details. So this is Gamma Threads color and this is DMC. It's dark gray. I'm gonna use one strand. And I start using the knot and I will add the fluffy details here. Let's see how it's gonna look like. I wonder if it's gonna make it better or worse. But I think it's gonna work. See, it's already looks a little bit fluffy, but I don't know if you like it. Let me know. So few stitches here. I think it's enough. So I will make fluffy details just for few places. Yeah, that's better. So I will add some stitches here as well, here and here. And this part, I think it should be just black. So those parts is going to be fluffy, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this, it's going to be done this way. And this part is also will be just black, and that's it. I like it. Okay, so I will be stitching on weekends, and maybe I will film some more videos for you if I will find something interesting. I think I will film this part. I will film this part and the hat. Yeah, probably I will be filming this, because there is something to let you know and to show you. Because we are moving from here to here, and from the head we will be moving this direction. In this place there will be like also some fluffy details which you will need to make. So see, and in this place I will also add this gray, this dark gray color. Okay, so maybe I will go live, maybe I will just be filming, I will see. So for today that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you will make your first tries probably in this kind of thread painting, and you will like it, you will enjoy, and you will have some beautiful details. Please share with me if you will be stitching this. Thank you so much. I will go then.